Oh, man. Oh, my God. You guys. What's up, YouTube fam? Yeah, more fun. Because, and I'll tell you what. I want to talk a couple things real quick. This is strange, okay? And I'm a strange person. No, this is full obvious witchcraft and ritual. All of our words, when you break them down, like I said, Aleister Crowley, dubbed the most evilest man on the planet. I've read a lot of his stuff, and H.P. Lovecraft. I used to be into that shit when I was a kid, till I saw that demon thing, and some other things happened too. And I said, "Fuck all this shit." Okay, I came on here. Guess what? You're never gonna believe this. George Floyd. The coroner found, yes, he is positive for COVID-19. I swear to God. And you know what that's going to do? They're going to say the only reason this guy died is because he had COVID, because they were putting it on the obituaries anyway. The whole thing's a hoax, I think. It was just meant to cook all this up. I mean, the pallets of bricks set out in front of the glass house, courthouse, is what we called it. It's a jail, too, but it's a courthouse, and we call it the glass house because it's, it's all glass. The whole fucking building is beautiful. But terrible things go on inside there. However, they did, in fact, that very building, they put a pile of bricks right in front of it. And some smart kid goes, look, into his phone, he's like, look, see this shit? Look at this. These are all over town. They hide like accelerant, like in bushes. They are so organized. George Soros money. Plus all the fucking idiot celebrities. Oh, Mark Dice has shirts that say celebrities always knows what's best for us. Literally. And it's written in that writing from the 70s, like exactly the same font as Three's Company. You know that font? Okay. And it's it just says celebrities always know what's best. That's what it says. A wonderful fucking thing. I'm gonna start hashtagging that. Almost makes me want to buy one of those shirts. It's a really cool shirt. And it's Mark Dice. That motherfucker. You know what though? The real heroes are here is James Freeman. Go to James Freeman channel. They do cop audits. They make sure the police are not abusing their powers and blah, 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 blah. They've been going. And they do this all over the country. And their cops know who the fuck he is, too. And I've seen him talk to cops like kids, man. And they were like, okay, sorry, and shit. Like, I know. That's insane. So there's that. And then also, I was up kind of late, and so I just woke up right now at at 7 or something. No, I woke up earlier. That's right, and I fell back asleep for a couple hours. But the whole point is that they're trying. Like what? How? All of a sudden, there is no COVID-19. There's no social distancing between the rioters and stuff. Of course, they're gonna wear masks. They don't want to get facial recognition software on them. That's why I was like, go rob a bank, man. No one would even think twice when you had a fucking bandana up here, hat under here, sunglasses, and fucking gloves, latex gloves, and anything else. And you could be standing in line at the jewelry store, no one will look twice at you, because that's what everybody was bundling up or whatever, breathing through or something. And they would have the fucking mask. Doctors have the mask like this. No, it doesn't work that way. Besides, it's not an airborne. Oh, the other good news. Guess what, guys? CV, coronavirus, whatever, coronavirus, no longer exists. It came and went. It's gone now. Just magically, it's gone. Right? They're like, everyone get back in your house. Everyone's like, fuck you. And obviously, you've seen what happened the past week. That's called lock Americans up in their own house for 6 weeks, months, or whatever. Let them kill, make it look like one of their people got killed, or even a video, whatever. But he happens to have COVID-19. There is so many cracks in that story, which tells me. And you know what? As a pretty high up there Jedi, okay, I've been studying reality for a long time. And just like Matt says, I've learned so much from Matt, but I have it too. It's like I don't need to know anything about it. You just you tell me, hey, this dude was caught on camera kneeling on the black guy's neck, and and everybody's gonna riot. Immediately, I know it's fake. I just know. I mean, that's their MO. It's like if you have a girlfriend that does a certain thing all the time, and then she doesn't, she's trying to do something else, or when you try and go do something, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, it's just like, it's just the whole thing is so stupid. I can't even believe that I couldn't believe that people believed that the fucking Corona thing was even real. I was like, what? You guys think you're believing this? And I started seeing everyone with these masks and shit. And so now the cat's out of the bag, guys, because everyone went and partied up spring break in Florida. And they said, oh boy, you're in trouble now because you did that. You're going to be real sick. Florida had the highest numbers once they lifted the people kind of lifted the curfew for themselves around the world and country. If you haven't noticed, they said, okay, curfew's at, around California, it was like based on, it was based probably on what they got paid. So that's always a variable. They were handed Soros or somebody. You cannot tell me that this is just some fucking kids, okay? I'll tell you what. Hey, Christopher, what's up, brother? Oh, cool. I'll watch that. So I wanted to say something, Christopher, to you too. All of a sudden, there is no COVID. Did you know? Oh, George Floyd has COVID. He died and had COVID. He was positive for COVID-19. Can it get any more stupid? Do you realize what they're going to use that COVID-19 to get those cops off of a murder charge? Okay, all of them. And you know what's going to happen then? You think our country's burning now? Oh, we're fucked, guys. And this is exactly what they want. This is what they want. You know, you don't go they had pallets of bricks set up. I don't know who is coordinating them. Okay, because it's not a bunch of kids. I mean, they pull up in white vans and freaky, and I mean, they have all these black Escalades and usually police vehicles. You know what I fucking saw is hearses. Why would there be hearses? Like, oh, and when that idiot motherfucker Cuomo, mayor or whatever, or de Blasio, whoever the fucking idiot is in New York, he fucking sent 15 positive, because it's only for the elderly, because all it is the fucking the coronavirus is the common cold in Latin. Okay, read it up. Anyway, so they changed up on the package. That's why it's a novel coronavirus. Novelty, right? Different than all the normal ones. So I was saying at the beginning of this shit, I said, no. Everyone can't mask up, because what will happen is that will guarantee another wave, because no one will have created an antibody in their body for themselves, except me and fucking whoever I'm doing this video on. I can't remember, but yeah, can you believe that? Oh, what's his name? George Floyd, that whole shit bolt. I didn't even have to. All I had to hear was like one sentence, and I go, false flag, boom. They're trying to get it. They're ruining the country to just because they're mad because they're losing the Monopoly game. I know we will. It's really bizarre. But you know what? We're Americans, and you know what? I think I even talked to my niece about some civil unrest issues and things, and she's only 7 years old. She'll be 8 in August. God, the years fly by. But I'm gonna show her I already do, kind of tell her some shit. But my sister doesn't want me to politicize. I want to weaponize and politicize her, man, and fucking send her out there. I'm all, hey, Jody, let's make her look like dress her up like Hillary Clinton and have her doing dumb shit and stuff. She'll get millions of views. And she's like, I know, but because my niece is so cute. And she's so passionate, and she knows what the fuck's going on. But of course, she wasn't as smart as me when I was at it. I'm so like that I went to my mom. I was sitting there, me and my mom, right before she died, when she was okay. And we were sitting there, and it was me and my mom sitting there in her little office, and you could see out into the living room. It's all kind of open. And Kira was doing something with my sister. Jody's my sister. Kira's my niece. Kira was doing something like trying to read or do something. She was like 3, I think, at the time, 3 or 4. And I said, Mom, I know that, people and you and other people say that I was like ahead of my time. If I was smart, I said, I don't know. I can't remember. I just need to know. I said, Mom, can you tell me, like, okay, look at Kira, okay? Kira's smart as fuck. I said, look at Kira and what she's doing and stuff. And I said, the level of reading she's at, all of her levels of everything that she's doing, right? And my mom said, Brady, oh, no. She's smart. This girl is smart. She said, what you were was like, what? Like, I would say shit that would just blow their fucking mind. I would be, I go, no. So when I want to know, when I was exactly that age, she was 3, and she really wasn't saying ABCs very good, counting. I mean, I could read and write at 3 years old, you guys. I swear to fucking God on my mom's life, my mom's soul. I could read and write at 3 years old. Facts. It's crazy. I mean, I'm not trying to say, all I was saying is, Mom, okay, so what, because they always said, oh, you were smart, or I just was. And I said, Mom, well, I need to know, like, how kids, what are they doing the right thing? Is Kira on? Because actually I was kind of worried about Kira. Like, is she, now it's like overnight, boom, all of a sudden she can talk all this stuff. But I said, for me, like, what would I do at that age? At that exact age, was I like learning my ABCs like she is? And see Jane run, see Dot run, and some other things, academic and otherwise, vocabulary, just a bunch of stuff, right? And yeah, exactly. Thank you. I have a really good story about that. I'll tell you guys in a while. But anyway, so I said, well, it's not even that really per se. My dad didn't smoke weed back in the day. Well, he did later, though. I mean, he did later. I mean, I don't know if when he was an air traffic controller, I don't know if he did. They couldn't, because they would fall asleep and then they would crash planes and shit, probably. But the weed wasn't that good back in the day, right, Chris? You old bastard. No, you're younger than me. I'm 46 officially. Anyway, you guys, listen. Oh, I'm on level 666 on my fucking casino game, and I want to get over that level fast. I don't like it. That's stupid, but I'm just saying. Just saying. No, I wanted to say, and this is why I came on here. Listen, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a fucking meme joke. No. That George Floyd guy, not only did he work with the cop that murdered him on camera in broad daylight, they worked together at a nightclub doing security. Yeah, they knew each other. It's all fucking set up. They got, with that little tiny stunt, they got the fucking world to burn. Okay. And when I say okay, I'm not talking down to anybody. I'm saying that it's like a reset to my mind. Okay. And I'm like going, okay. I'm just weird. The way I think is weird, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I am so happy to have subs. I was like, oh, I gotta get up. I want to tell my subs about this. Oh my God, I want to tell my subs about this. So yeah. Can you believe that? I knew it. As soon as I fucking, just like Matt from Quantum of Consciousness, and he taught me a lot. I don't know where you're at in reality. I don't even know. I could be going the wrong direction. I don't fucking know. I'm just following whatever God says, which is the Great Spirit. That's what we call it. Everything is a lie. Oh, here's something that's pretty cool for me personally, if you give a fuck. I mean, or what, if you want to know. My mom died in October. You guys know that. My stepdad Okay. I'm going to watch it. Thank you. Do send it. Just send it. Well, yeah, whatever. Well, whatever. Send it to me, though. I'm going to watch it right after this. So, anyway, that's cool. Thank you, Christopher. I really appreciate that, brother. That's how we roll, man. Information is gold now, man. Like I'm trying to do. I've been any riot videos or anything I've been trying to do, and I work all day on a video. You know, I don't know if you guys. I'm sure someone that watches this video makes videos, YouTube videos. Mine suck. Actually, mine. I like mine. People like it. I mean, 160 people only though. My niece is 7 and she has like a. But I went to like the biggest channels I know and said, "This is my niece." And would you guys all go sub to her little channel? Kira's Corner, it's called. She's so cool. Mama, when are you gonna come over and run my store? Like I might want her to be like one of the flailing tube men. I'm gonna be like, okay, Kira, go out and get business and bring them in here, you know, and show them the stuff. And because she's really into like counting money and shit. Oh, I want to go back to my mom. Okay, listen, my dad was so smart. My dad did the fucking New York Times crossword puzzle in pen every day and finished it and didn't never have nothing wrong. Like in 20 minutes though, every morning. Well, it was like, I'm like, how do you even know what this means, Dad? Bullshit. But it really, when you get the other 3 words, it just kind of fills in that word. And then you learn a new word. That's why I love crossword puzzles, because I love words. Anyway, I asked my mom. And that's another thing. I called my mom when I was in college, right? Like 20 years ago. I called my mom and said, "Mom, what?" They said, "You have to declare a major now because you've gone as far as you can go without claiming a major." And I said, "Okay." And I called my mom. They said around whatever your kid's doing, around like 3 years old or so. Like if you're building with blocks, these intricate like little buildings and shit, you probably would be a good architect, right? That would be a good major to go into. So I did. She goes, "You were so into words and spelling." I won the spell. I went to state for spelling, got lost there, but I'm a very good speller. And I try not to use words. I'm just trying. I don't use spell correct because I gotta go through it myself. And the only reason it fucks up is because I'll accidentally hit like 2 buttons in one. It's like, nah. Because when I write screenplays, I write poetry, I write books, I write like novellas and shit. And screenplays is so different than writing a novel form. It's like interior. This is how it starts. Say it go. Interior. A small apartment in Joshua Tree, California. A 46-year-old man sits at his sits at a computer talking. It appears to himself talking to the computer. And then it was that, so that it has that opening of the scene. It's either interior or exterior. So mine would be interior, Brady's apartment. There's a man sitting on at a desk. He's alone. He's talking and shit. And then it would say, okay. Then it would go to the dialogue. It would say, it would be like, ding dong. Okay, the doorbell rings. And I get up and go answer it. And it's one of my friends, Harley. "Hey, Harley, what's up? Come on in." And this is all. And then it would be like, "Brady, hey, Harley, what's up? come on in, Harley. Hey, what's up, brother? You know, and then you do the dialogue, and then whenever you switch locations, okay, when it switches to another shot, okay, because then you do interior living room, interior kitchen. Brady makes a cup of coffee while makes 2 cups of tea or coffee for him and his guest, right? And they sit down, and it's just so cool. They're really, when you read them, a screenplay. I have some. I'll send you like Goodwill Hunting, which was a good one. I have tons of them. I have like Scream. I have all these just screenplays. I just need them for reference on how to write a screenplay. And I've written them, and I've even optioned them out where I get 10 grand or whatever the deal is. Say I go to Sony, right? Or I go to Universal, or I go to whatever, 20th Century Fox, right? And I go, look, here's my movie, Butterflies and Violence, or here's my movie, The Great American Terrorist Story, you know. And then they called me, which, oh God, what was the one that me and my sister did? That optioned out. You can option them out. What happens is they'll read it. You got to understand, screenplay writers are a dime a motherfucking dozen, and usually they just go right into the trash. My sister, as an actress, was able to. Well, me too. The best trick about writing anything, like or filming or doing anything, is, and this is what Mark Twain or Samuel Clemens, this is what Samuel Clemens said, is write about what you know about, right? I can put you into a position where you're in Skid Row getting robbed, because that's happened to me. I can tell you the smells. I can tell you the oil in the gutter. I can, things that you don't know. Otherwise, you've got to put the person there. Now, that's movies, right? Now, think about this. Writing a screenplay for a movie versus just writing a novel, right? So if I was writing a novel, for example, and my dad, say, for example, we're trying to convey the message that my dad died and he was a professional bowler and he had these bowling shoes, right? Or whatever. The guy had these bowling shoes and they were his favorite, right? So in a movie, in a book, you have him. I call what I call forced information should never happen. Like, my dad was a bowler. My dad was a professional bowler. It's like no one says that. Like, so in a book, you can put what the character is thinking, and then you can also do that in a movie, but then you have a big mess of fucking people thinking shit and time lapsing, and it's very difficult. You try and stay on the timeline, especially as a beginner. But anyway, in a novel, when I'm writing a novel, I'm writing, okay, he went into the closet and pulled a box down and blew the dust off, and when he opened it, it was the ugliest pair of bowling shoes he had ever seen, but they were his dad's, and they were lucky. He knew they would change his, whatever, right? Okay, now that's how you would write it in a novel. How do you in a movie say that's his favorite shoes? Okay, these are his favorite shoes, and these were his dad's because his dad was a bowler, and it's a superstition thing. How would you do that in a movie? You have to show him. You have to show the guy several times pulling it down and looking at him, and maybe you can't. I try and avoid flashbacks in my movie screenplays, but in a screenplay, then you have him. He can't just go, oh, look, my dad's favorite pair of shoes, bowling shoes. You know, you have to say it in pictures, which is crazy. It's hard. You've got to show him getting up and every so often and just revering these things and then realizing they are like magic shoes or whatever. See, I just wrote a whole fucking screenplay right there. I wrote a whole short story, right? And the rest is Tanya Harding. What does Tanya Harding have to do with it? I don't know why I said that. Anyway. Yeah, so tired. I'm finally last night it was like 7 o'clock. I was talking to you guys. Hey Christopher, and you guys, anybody, have you seen I know. Well, tell that to Nikolai Tesla, who they not only did they steal everything, they even stole the I after the end of his first name. It's true. Tesla was found dead in the broke, penniless, dead in the gutter. Just as Thomas Edison was rising to the top on the alternating current, which fucking is direct current. You can only have one. But Nikolai Tesla. Okay. Check it out. Good call. All right. Go to work for me because I need my fucking my SSI. I'm kidding, but not. I'm just kidding. It's not a funny time to joke about money, right? It's not a good time to joke about money. Okay, guys. I'll let you go. Have a good day. Be safe, guys. Okay. I will. I'm gonna be doing a huge riot video. I have so much shit set up. This video is gonna be epic. Boom, watch. I'll get it done. And I've been working on it for days. Watch. I'm gonna get it done, post it, and they're gonna fucking take it. Oh. So somehow I'm gonna somehow get it passed. Maybe I'll invite Susan and Jackie over for a run scrimmage. Wow, they go around to YouTube and change it. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Cool. Thanks for coming by. Always welcome here. Everyone. Except liberals. I'm just kidding. Anyone's allowed here. I'm starting to question my president. I've always questioned the government. It's a hell questioning. I know. It you can feel it. It's like electricity in the air, man. Don't be afraid. Even though it says in the Bible, men's hearts will fail from fear of what they see. That's just it. Fear is the only thing that fears fear itself. We have nothing to fear, especially us, because we're with God and we don't do bad things like that we know is wrong. And God is there for us. I know. I promise. Yeah, in the details. The devil's in the details. That's where he is. So be careful. All right? I love that fucking quote. It's so true. Now, the only thing about like the devil on Paul's channel, Quantum of Conscience, not Quantum of Conscience, sorry. That's math. It's Paul Romano's page. He does meditating and shit from India. And yeah, it's just crazy. Oh, real quick, what I was gonna say is The devil is in the words, really, in the details. Like the English language, like A-lister, an A-list actor. A-list is an A-lister, right? A-lister, Alistair Crowley, A-lister Crowley, Alistair Crowley. That's why it's so satanic. Hollywood, Holly being the fucking magic wand, the tree they make magic wands out of. Magic is real. We didn't do rain. My people did not do rain dances for just fun. Dude, we knew how to do weather controlling. Is it a movie? Hey, I was gonna ask you, Christopher, because today I'm just chilling and I need a movie to watch. Like I'll go on and buy it on the thing or rent it for like $3. Well, I don't care, but I want to watch a good movie. Is it a movie? I need a good movie to watch. A really good movie to watch. If you have any ideas. Another band that you guys, anyone might like, is Bright Eyes. It's Connor Oberst, my best friend that up here died in Simi Valley. That was his favorite band. So I can't really listen to it though. It's kind of like emo core, like emotional emo core. What do you mean? At your channel? Should I go to your channel? What's Put Locker? I don't know, Chris. All I know, mm, all I know is that I don't know nothing. That is Operation Ivy, which was Rancid. Remember Rancid? Out Come the Wolves. They were pretty good. Good little punk band. How old are you, Chris? Are you still in here? How old are you? I don't know how old anyone is. What do you mean? Is that what it's called? Put Locker, the movie? That's what it's called? I know I'm a dumbass, I guess, but I don't get what you mean. What is the name of the goddamn movie? Is it a movie or is it a movie of you when you were a kid, like home movies? What do you mean? You're 38. Oh, I'm 46. I remember being 38. Boy, you're knee high to a fucking grasshopper, man. Not much changes between 38 and 46. Well, unless you live in this fucking bizarre world. Bizarro world. Oh, shit. Man, I'm doing so good at quitting smoking. You guys would be proud of me. Oh, it's called Little Buddha. I know exactly what movie you're talking about now. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think I have people that will fuck with you, but I'll hide your number. I'll erase your number comment, but I'll put it on my phone. I just don't want you to be in trouble. I'll get hacked or some shit. They'll throw you in the ground like a piece of trash. Little Buddha. There you go. Well, I didn't get it, though, Chris. It's all right. I know what you're talking about. I'll watch it. But dude, I didn't get your number. I do want to get it. And yeah, well, let's. Hey, Christopher, you're my favorite. One of my favorites. Oh well, only because you're a dude. You're my favorite sub of all the dudes. I have chicks subs that are my favorite too, because they're girls, right? You know what I mean? But you're my favorite. Like, I know. Me too, man, dude. And it's not like we even try. It comes to us. We don't. I know you, and I'm able to use my. I know that you are the same as me, like in that sense. I know it finds me, man. Do I seem like I'm running around making trouble? No. I never did. It found me. Literally. I'll be walking by some idiot and they'll be like, what are you looking at? And I'll be like, I don't even fucking know. And then it's on, right? And I either get my ass kicked or I get my ass kicked. Oh, hey, I know, and I like yours. That's what I'm saying. We need to find our tribes. We need to find our tribes. We need to find the people that we resonate with. Genuine. I am genuine. I'm fucking so genuine, bro. And I know, I know that you are genuine. I just know it because God told me, I guess. Well, you can say it however you want. That's the facts. I know. I can sense like a dog can sense cops, right? I can sense 442-327. Now, on Chris, call me on this, and then I'll have your phone number on my phone, and I'm gonna erase it or whatever. Hey, I've noticed that some of them on the live chats, after we're done chatting, the live part where me and you, this whole long thing, is gone. The video's there, but the whole fucking thing is gone. All what we were saying. I mean, and it has the below, but it doesn't have the ones for when it was happening, right? On a live stream. It's weird. It's pissing me off. They're doing all kinds of shit to agitate us. And then they let everyone out of jail. And they let everyone out of jail, put fucking people in nursing homes with body bags. Fuck, I swear to God, that's from mainstream media. It's from all media. The mayor of New York, whatever. I think it was Cuomo or de Blasio. I think it was Cuomo. Yeah, it was Cuomo. He put 15 motherfucking COVID positive patients into nursing homes, back into their nursing homes, and with a body bag. Each one had a body bag. And they went in there and infected thousands of people, and they all died because old people can't fight it off, and people with sicknesses. And oh my God, Christopher, you know what? Oh, you do? Okay, cool. You know what, Christopher? What? That was weird. Can you believe this shit? Listen. Okay, cool. Listen, brother. Did you see that? Guess what? That George Floyd guy, just or a couple hours ago, they said he's positive for COVID. The guy the cops killed, George Floyd, that everyone's rioting over, which I think is such a setup. But listen, now this just came out hours ago they did an autopsy on George Floyd, and he supposedly had COVID-19. So now they're going to say, well, I guarantee it's on his death certificate. That's how they were doing it. They're going to say he died because he had COVID-19. Okay. And and if they and that way, they're going to get off. And you know what happens if those cops get off? This will look like a fucking playground, these riots, compared to what's going to happen. I'm scared about that. People are so fucking dumb about shit. Just use your head. Like, I would wear my motorcycle helmet when I went rioting. I mean, come on, man. We did what we could. We wore football pads and shit. Like, come on, man. You know. But we didn't have cell phones and shit. And our saying about the cops was, yeah, you can outrun the cops, but you can't outrun the radio. Dude, you know. Now that we have it, I'll tell you where they're going. They want to just like Shiva, okay? They want to destroy and dismantle and end America and then redo it. I think it could be possible that it's like one of these giant resets that keep happening. I mean, because I don't know, Chris, if you're Mandela affected or not, but that really, for me, that takes precedent over anything, because that's paranormal shit, right? That's not fucking just guys with sticks. I don't even think those are people in there. I think they're fucking robots. Think about it. They're robots, man. I don't know what to do. All I'm gonna do, everyone's all, oh, so-and-so died. I'm like, oh, really? Lucky them. Like, I'm ready. Let's go. Get the show on the road, St. Paul. No one the fuck stands by the gate. Elvis. Hey, man. It's not going to be no big deal. Just do not fear. Don't be scared. That is what they feed on. I have a video called The Crypto Vegas Hawaiian Conspiracy Theory. And it's about the Route 1 Harvest 91 Bang Bang Festival in Vegas, right? Right in front of the fucking gigantic 666-story pyramid. This Luxor. And the giant Sphinx. All in front of that. And it's called the Harvest Festival. And all the dead people from 9/11, sorry to switch this real quick, but they took them to Fresh Kills Landfill. No joke. Fresh Kills Landfill. That's what I'm saying, how things just work stupidly. It's not regular men and women. It's like above, it's not human. They're demons, dude. And people, I realize now exactly what demonic possession means. Like, it's just a dark energy that somehow you let into your body by being dumb, and or into your internal world. And you can clean your internal world out completely. I do it with ecstasy and mushrooms and peyote. Other people may do it different. I don't know. It works for me, though. And LSD. But I'm telling you, man, those are all good things. Okay, well, you better go. Yeah. Do your thing, guys. And anyone can watch this anytime later, too. And I always go back and look at the comments and shit. Have a good day, you guys. I just wanted to tell you, can you believe that dude that they're saying he had COVID? So now they're gonna say, oh no, he died real easy because he had COVID. We're gonna let them go on probation. Guess what? They will go to the house and they will pull them out, the mob, and they will cut them down or hang them up in their front yard and burn them. Watch, they'll do it. I wish they wouldn't, but they're gonna. The military is gonna start doing live rounds. We're sinking into a civil war. However, we cannot think that way. We've got to turn it around. We can do it with our minds. You're welcome. Thanks. Thank you, brother. Thank you, totally. Thanks for being even subscribing and watching me and stuff. But yeah, they're going for and have a good day at work and whatever you're doing, Christopher. Have a great day, man. Hit me up later. Hit me up later or something. And you got my phone number. I got yours. So you call me whenever you want. Actually, if you get a chance anytime, call it, and that way I can put it into my phone and I'll have it. Anyway, yeah, so it's crazy. I don't know what to think. I'm too old. I'm not too old to riot, but I don't want to go to, I'm on look, I'm on a lot of medications and shit, obviously. No, I'm on methadone and stuff. I can't, they're not gonna just give me that in jail. Unless I was in San Luis Obispo County, they do. And I mean, in Colorado, they did. Yeah, LA gave me some stuff, a little bit. You didn't get your dose. Why wouldn't you get your methadone, your medication? I don't get it. Anyway, it's bizarre. The whole fucking thing is crazy. Gutter, like a piece of trash. There's something really fucking cool I was gonna tell you guys. Oh man, I took pictures of all my fucking jewelry. I have so much cool jewelry, you guys. And medicine bags. I'm almost out of magnetic repulsors. I've got to order more from China. I have 2 in the mail. Well, it's actually 4 of the magnetic repulsors total. But this one chick from Australia that's on here, she's buying 4. And then this other lady, Miss Nice, she's buying a medicine bag for me that I make and a lifesaver. And then I threw in a couple of goodies for those 2 because I had to get my mail scale, all this crap, but they're out. They'll get them, and I even gave them extra stuff because I felt bad that it was longer. But they need to get the things because it blocks you from 5G and other kind of shit, electronic smog. It's like you're running around in a hamster ball. Safe and sound. Hey, unless you're a Richard Gere enters the room, you're a hamster, right? Or a gerbil. And you're running around in your giant gerbil ball. You feel me? You know, the gerbil ball thing. So you're in the gerbil ball. You're a gerbil. What was I saying about Chernobyl? Oh, gerbil. So you have a gerbil and a hamster or a gerbil. You come in. Where's Petey, my pet gerbil? Petey is nowhere to find. Much like PewDiePie. So what the fuck? So what happened was he I completely forgot what I was talking about. Get down in the bed like a piece of trash. You know, I just do this shit until I hit 1 hour, and then I come on fucking serious rage. No, serious truth. Because I gotta wait till an hour, at least an hour in, before I could start talking. Because I ain't worried about the algorithm. I never break algorithm. But what I do is just look dumb for like an hour, right? And then after an hour, anyone that would be manually reviewing, see, I force my videos to be that they have to fucking do it by hand. They have to go through by hand and read my whole video, which would suck for anybody, probably, or watch it or whatever, and then mark down what's wrong with it, or whatever the case may be. It's one of those days I'm gonna knock everything over. You know what I'm talking about, people. Get my white ass legs. I've been in lockdown, man. Look, I fell off my niece's swing on Sunday. So, because the coronavirus is so deadly, did you see what the coronavirus did to those shops? The coronavirus was throwing rocks right into. Hey, thanks. My friend gave me this from my friend Wedo, and he only spoke Spanish. He was my roommate. We ended up being roommates. Because the apartment complex I lived in, I had to learn Spanish because everyone there spoke Spanish. And this was when I lived in LA, and it was on Blythe Street. Blythe and Sepulveda. If you ask anyone about Blythe Street in LA, they're going to be like, oh my God. It had signs that said 8 p.m. curfew, unless you're can show residence. Monday through Sunday is the fucking, I'd walk down to the weed shop or 7-Eleven, and everything's on fire, couches, all the shit. And all you can smell is crack cooking, if you know what that smells like. And so it was very scary. But yeah, he gave me this, and neither of us spoke. It says till I die. It used to have rhinestones like in here. See the dots? It's like so paisa. It's so Mexican, like paisa. But he didn't speak English, not a lick. And I didn't speak barely any a lick of Spanish. But we communicated perfectly. Like it was like perfect. And everyone called him Güero because he was from Spain, right? He had he was from Guadalajara, but he was Spanish. He had green eyes and a light complexion, but he was Spanish, of course. And he spoke Spanish. And because he was white skinned, they call him Güero, right? Like, I'm Güero, right? So he calls me Güero and I call him Güero. We just do. I mean, that's just how it went. And so we were in McDonald's one time, and I was ordering, and I'm like, Güero, what do you want? This, that, or the other, right? And he told me, and I said, okay, this. And then I hear these two guys behind me talking shit because I can speak Spanish, right? At this point. At the point where I'm telling you. And so they're saying, why in the fuck is this dude, this white kid, calling this guy Wedo? I don't get it. He's this guy. And I could hear them, and they were laughing, and they were talking, and I knew exactly what they were saying because I could speak it. When you learn how to speak Spanish, especially like out here or where there's a high Spanish population, they talk shit about you all the time. Trust me. So anyway, I turn around and I go, ¿Qué pasó? Si habla español, amigos. Like that, right? Just like that. And they're like, they didn't want to say nothing. And I said, it's all right. I said, we both are named Widow. We're both Widow. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Just don't do it. You did it? Did you get it or not? Because, Christopher, I will lose a lot of I have already lost a lot of respect for you to have that for a tattoo. Unless it was like in a big pile. Unless it was in a shit emoji, a poop emoji, and it said COVID-19. Then I would respect the fuck out of you. But if you got that molecular structure, you might as well just get the adrenochrome one, you know, with the hexagons and arms. You know what a molecule looks like. I would get the LSD molecule. It's a really cool looking molecule. And it's all like 3D. Christopher, it's probably like what you're talking about. Hey, you know how all your tattoos should serve as reminders of a time, bad or good. And either way, by putting that on there, it's a story, it's a reason, it's something we lived through, right? And we're living through it, and it's a big deal. So I take that back. I think you should get it. Just the molecular structure of it. Well, you could write it on there too, but just, you know, I'm not, look, Manson family and all this other fucking shit, dude. I regret a lot of my tattoos. I never regret a tattoo. Hey, you Bam from Viva La Bam and Jackass, they go, what's the most fucking crazy, weird tattoo you have? And he goes, let's see, I got this. And he pulls out his armpit. It says Brad. He is Brad Pitt. I thought it would be funny. You know, I thought it was hilarious. Christopher, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I do like that. If you've not gotten it, you shouldn't. But if you've already gotten it, that's cool. Because you can make anything work either way. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Except sex. 1 hour, baby. Let's talk. All right, let's get serious. See, everyone's going to catch on, and then we'll just go to 1 hour and then start talking and then do it, right? Right. Absolutely. As a marker in time. Very good. It's genius, dude. It's genius. It really is. Because it's probably gonna, it may spell the end of the human race. It's definitely oh, cool. Homeboy sent me a picture of it. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah, the ball. The ball with all the shit in it. Yes, that's cool. It means that you lived through that time. That is so fucking cool. Man, I get what you're saying now. Now I get what you mean. And it is about, we were here at this time, and it's probably one of a couple most important times of all of the human race. You know what I'm saying? I got it, Chris. It's fucking badass, dude. Wow. I didn't think you meant this. How it is, right? But these Obama phones suck. Why can't I see it through yours? That's weird, huh? Anyway, I got it, and it's fucking cool, bro. I take it back. I didn't know that's what you meant. I thought you meant I thought you meant sorry, I'm reading something else. I thought you meant like the actual, you know how it has hexagon, and they're hooked together, how a molecule looks? I thought that's what you meant. I'm like, I don't know about that. But I didn't, the ball with those things stuck in it, the actual under the microscope thing, that's cool, bro. That's really cool. And then it will serve to remind you never to get fooled again. That's why we quit the Who. We won't get fooled again by the Who, right? All the world's a stage. Who's on the marquee changes maybe. Time here is like, it could be every hour or every, I don't know. Time's weird. We made up time. We invented time. Yeah, please do. Always, dude. Send me shit. I'll put them in my. Dude, I like doing cool videos. You know, with music, and because I have a bunch of music that I literally put all my CDs at one at a time into my computer and just loaded them up, right? So I have a bunch of those. And then it's also free. Also, that's another cool thing about having a small channel is I can copyright motherfuckers. I mean, I can just do it. And if they don't cancel it or anything, if they don't call it's awesome, dude. I mean, you know why? Because they're probably going to try and use the same thing as something else in 20 years. The same picture, but it's something else. No. If you go to John Levi's channel, I think you've been there. It's so cool, man. About all the fucking. Why do we have this grand Tartarian people that lived on Earth, and we have proof of it, but they didn't teach us that. I'll tell you, we're about the same age, right? Well, we're 8 years apart, but when you get this old, it don't matter. When I was in school, okay, school was so much. Think about this. This is what I was thinking about the other day. What hasn't changed, okay? And then I thought, you know, a lot of changes have happened. And I'm not talking paranormal. I'm not talking Mandela. I'm talking straight up. I'm talking about straight up just people living and stuff, right? Like, things are changing now that changed things in the past. Future proves past. Nothing new under the sun. Hey, did you see my meme that I put up about the dudes rain dancing, the Native American rain dancing? I said, and I put, we've been doing weather modification for millennia. Like, we've been doing cloud seeding. What did you think we just did? Rain dances to look cool? Come on. We've been doing weather. We knew how to manipulate the weather as a Native American 2,000 years ago. Thousands of years ago. From my Cherokee oral history. They had so many tricks. I mean, if you live here forever, I guess you're going to learn it too. But they were so smart. The way they did shit. I don't remember. And the reason that I celebrate Thanksgiving is because it really is. And you know how you could say, oh, one cop is bad, so they all suck? Well, they do all suck. But still, that's not so with... Okay, the Indians, the Native Americans, they got tired of watching these people come and try and build. And then these harsh northeastern winters just fucking wiping them out, right? Right when they were getting started. Hey, check this out. I believe that that's happening simultaneously to this. I don't think of time as a line. I think of it stats. I don't know why. I've always thought that way. Time is not linear. And time isn't even real. It's a man-made prison. A man-made construct. Prison his own mind and body and soul. It's so I'm gonna quit saying dumb. Isn't that cool? That popped into my head. When people say, oh, well, you'll ask an author or anyone like what Brady, what made you think about rain dancing and weather warfare and It's like, I don't know. It like God, writers, they say shit like, yeah, it's like God just dropped it right in my lap, the idea. And that's how it was with that. It was like I was doing something on I was doing something on something different regarding the Native American dances. I can do. I've participated and done rain dances and stuff. We have a war dance that I've done. It's cool. And then when I was in Kung Fu, we did katas. You had to. We didn't have belts. It wasn't like black belt, white belt, but we had sashes, right? We went 5 times a week for like 3 hours a night. Yeah. I don't think we are. Well, I think we are ascending dimensions. But yes, I believe they are in order of ascension and descension. And we're probably at the bottom rung of the ladder right fucking now. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know. When the ISS got busted and the moon got busted, that it's in our fucking solar system, or in our atmosphere, it's right here. Like, you can shoot a slingshot at the moon practically. And so now that gravity, and none of it made sense because they had to say that SSI or inner ISS was right in zero gravity. They kept saying it was zero gravity. And then the girls would hairspray their hair up. But then we had other people doing the vomit comet, where you're airborne for 30 seconds, no gravity. And their hair, they had models doing it there for photo shoots. Their hair was just everywhere, flowing beautifully. That's what it does in zero gravity. Now, what they said too, well, they glossed over the fact that they were trying to completely pull the wool over our eyes on the space station thing and just space in general. But then listen to this. So they said, okay, they said, really, it's 90% gravity. You weigh 90% of what you weigh down here. So I weigh like 195. I'd weigh like 190. So here's what NASA came out with. They said, no. The ISS, the reason that they are zero gravity is because they're in constant free fall around the Earth. Insert fucking what you talking about, Willis, here, okay? Yeah. It's falling around the Earth. That's what creates. Yeah, they are. Hey, oh my God. Dude, Christopher, look, you know the book of Enoch, right? And I haven't read the whole book or anything. I only read the chapter, and I'm just saying because, and I read other stuff, but it's of course they're inside the dome. They have to be inside the dome. Those two. But you know that thing that's real bright? They keep saying it's Venus. That's in the dome too. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, but if you look at it, the stars and things that are outside of the dome, it looks like underwater out there. It is water. Space is water. Did you see the mouse on the Tesla in space? And they had a little mouse running around the outside of the fucking thing. Fakers, fibbers, liars. But we're not dumb, are we? No. I'm like, even a little kid, I was smart enough as a little kid, was watering my lawn, making rainbows, right? And wondering why they're always bows. And so I did an experiment inside where I had a light source, I had a mister, and I had thing to make a fucking rainbow in my house and a mirror in my house, right? And I make one and it's perfectly straight like this. All the colors of rainbow, perfectly straight, right? Because I'm in a flat out ceiling. I go outside, same thing with the same shit, and it's a rainbow. It's a bow. So that is just a reflection of the firmament. That's all it is. But as far as the sun and the moon being in the dome, they are. And I also watched something, and I didn't know what it was until I came across some other shit. It was like these people or army guys or whatever that were in Antarctica, right? And they were, let's see, they were in Antarctica. Oh, I remember. And, Antarctica is a flat Earth map, whatever. Point is, it's the South Pole's all around us, and the North Pole's right in the middle. Anyway, so, I don't know how to remember. Oh, I remember. so they were going, look, and they had this like moon, and it wasn't very big. I mean, it was probably like, you know, a 10-story building and something small, you know. And I saw them. Yeah, thanks. I was younger too when I did it. The sun, right? Oh, I keep trying to tell you something and forgetting. Fuck it was. But that is crazy about. And I keep asking my sister, can I come and do an experiment? An experiment, because she homeschools. They have a bunch of kids that all homeschool, and I'm like, can I be a guest speaker and tell them, you know, this or that? And I'm like, and she's like, no, you can't tell them the earth is flat and all this weird shit in the firmament. No. I'm like, what, the truth? I can't go tell. I said, no, Jody, I'm not going to tell them it is or isn't. We're going to do experiments and see what they conclude. Right? That's the only way to truly, other than just programming them with bullshit academia that's fruit of the poisonous tree because it's watered with poison, planted by fucking poison. The fruit is going to it's going to bear tainted fruit. If the academia well is tainted, anything you water with that water well is going to not work. You know what I mean? So I go, okay, can I come over and be a guest speaker and we'll do a science experiment together? Is that okay? I mean, like, she's like, no. I'm like, why? You want to perpetuate a lie to them? Oh, here's another thing. I was like, what's changed? You know, in 200 years, what's exactly the same, right? Because I had this thing going to the Mandela community. I said, instead of looking for changes, tell me what is the same on every timeline. Same thing, okay? Every timeline, boom, boom, boom. And then go from there instead of looking for things that are different, because there's probably a lot more that are, and then it would just help us solve the problem. So everybody was like, no one ever wants to do it. But by, I don't know. I do my own experiments and then I know for sure. But yeah, academia is just a bunch of bullshit. It's just literally a bunch of bullshit. Someone that just literally just, you know, oh, hey, go ahead and write as much as you want, Fred, in here. I don't fucking know. Oh, yeah. I know, right? Well, I know. Why would they land a rocket back instead of having it parachute down like Tesla? No, I know, I got it. Well, normally it would be a gyroscope, but yeah, they're not into. They admit they're now. They admit they're 90% gravity. Oh, I know this is very important. Okay, this is very important, Christopher. About the sun and the moon. I didn't get it. Oh, that's right. Listen. Please go watch and read or watch this, whatever. It's just right after we get off. I'm gonna go watch that movie, and you're gonna watch this if you want. Anyway, I saw this video, and they were in Antarctica, and they were saying, in the title of the video was something moon gate, the moon and its gate, right? And it showed people that are pushing up against, like, you could see the Sea of Tranquility of Tycho and shit. And it's really big, and they were putting it in this gate thing, and I was like, what is that? I didn't get it right till I read in the book of Enoch, just this one short few pages of a chapter, which says Earth's two illuminaries, the lesser and greater lights. And the way they say it, oh my God, it makes so much fucking sense. It's awesome. I didn't really read too much more of that book because it blew my fucking mind. I want to. It's good. Just read that one thing. Go online and put Book of Enoch, Book of Enoch, Sun and Moon, and boom, right? Politics is always the same, right? All right, Christopher, go do your thing. I'm gonna watch that movie you told me to watch right now. Happy June 4th. Happy Thursday. Have a good one, brother. My brother from another mother. Peace.